Hi everyone and welcome. I am N.A.T and I'm going to show you my new setup. I'm going to show you both my setup and also my room, because there are a lot of cool things I did here to have a better listening environment. A lot of cool upgrades like this one. So if you saw my last video, I talked about starting to make YouTube videos, but I knew that I couldn't do that with my old computer because it was too slow. It couldn't handle recording videos and making music at the same time. If you know what a kernel is, that was a problem. It was slowing down my computer to prevent damage from overheating. And so I had to get a new computer. So I asked the shit out of ChatGPT on what to get, and in the end we decided on this, a Mac Mini M4 Pro, spec'd up. Initially I wanted to stay on a budget, but I realized then that if I didn't want any limitations, I really needed to spend a lot of money. There was just no other way around it. So, and after getting the computer, I thought, you know what, let's upgrade everything and solve also the problems I had before with my old setup. So, let's talk about everything on this desk. After the computer, so starting from the computer, actually, I like it because it's really small, as you can see. It doesn't make any noise at all. The noise you're hearing, maybe, it's from this fan, which I need because it's excruciatingly hot here in summer. But yeah, it doesn't make any noise. It's really cool. Very little. The only quirk it has is this: the power button is here underneath it. So you need to raise it in order to turn it on or off. And that's why I placed it on the left, so I can do that with just one hand in a comfortable manner. So after getting the Mac, I also got a new cool monitor, 4K, and I got a new webcam, as you can see. And after getting the computer, I said, okay, let's upgrade everything else, solve the problems. And so starting from the power strips I had hanging around on my desk, creating clutter, I decided to remove them, because I also wanted to turn everything, all the hardware that I have here, all the synths and stuff, I wanted to turn it on and off with just one switch. And so I installed this this gigantic power strip. It's a rack power strip, actually. And yeah, so let's take a look from left to right to my desk. So as you can see here, here's the power strip, which connects all the stuff, the monitors, the synth there. It has this cool switch, which is a safety switch. If I ever forget to turn it off and there's some problem with electricity, this turns off immediately, so my speakers don't get damaged, and also my synths, stuff like that. As you can see, also I drilled a hole on my desk here, so my cables can pass through and can pass underneath it, so I don't have any clutter underneath the desk. Apart from this cable, which came off, it was glued, but it came off. Well, so I also have, as you can see, one thing which I always wanted to get, which is this power. It's a battery, basically. It's called UPS. The computer, the Mac, it's connected to it, and its function is to give energy. It's a battery which saves my computer when there's a blackout. When the energy goes away, my computer stays on for 30 minutes. This grants 30 minutes of battery. And so I was tired of losing my projects, when there's a blackout. And so with this, I solved that problem. There's actually a song I did called Blackout, which is inspired from one blackout, which also almost made me lose half of the project I was working on. And also the audio interface and the monitor are connected to this, so I can actually save the project. I can see, the screen and save it before the battery runs out of energy. I also installed this with the switch over here because I hated that before my standard power strips, like this one, were here kind of far away and needed to lean over and turn them on and off, and there were two of them. But now being here, I can just sit comfortably and with one switch turn everything on and off, which is amazing. And if I forget to talk about anything here, just ask me, okay? You can just leave a comment and ask. By the way, so these are my monitors, my audio. They are really, really good. But I had them before. I already had the monitors and also the controllers and the audio interface and the synth. The new things I have now for videos are the webcam and the mic arm, okay, and new USB hubs and the Stream Deck. So from left to right, here we have my charging dock for both iPhone and Apple Watch. Here's my new mic arm for voiceovers while I make videos. It's from N.A.T, low profile. It's really cool. People complain about these magnets, but to me they're really cool. They're really, really sturdy, really strong. I placed this mic arm at a height. I set it at a height which is the sweet spot between the speaker, so the sound doesn't get blocked by the microphone being too high, and also so I can move it around when I don't need it, and over here without pushing my phone, making it fall off the desk. Here's other purchase I made. The CalDigit USB hub Thunderbolt 5. It was really expensive but needed. And other hubs, this one and another one I had here. This is USB-A and USB-C, which I still have to plug in because I haven't been needing it now. Here's my SSD drive, external drive, where all my videos go here. Here's my new Stream Deck by Elgato, really, really handy. It allows me to record, pause, pull up the applications I need. If I long press, I can restart an app if it crashes, which is amazing. I can mute mic and music and so on, control the limiter I have. It's really great. Then my new webcam from Razer. It's a 4K webcam, and as you can see, it is really good. You can see it has really good quality. Then we have my controllers, which allows me, of course, to control my music. As you can see, I basically needed pads. I wanted to have pads and knobs. And the best options were these, the Launchpad Mini and the MIDI Fighter Twister. Then over here's my audio interface by Apollo. It's an Apollo Twin X. It's really powerful. It has its own software for controlling the signal. This is a channel strip I bought for the microphone voiceover, which allows me to process the vocals all in one spot here to make things even easier. And I really did purchase a lot of software as well for this new YouTube thing, which I will show you. This is my synth, my Yamaha Reface CS. It's here for instant inspiration. All right. Even though right now I haven't touched it for a lot of time because there's a patch I like and I don't want to mess it up. Here's my mix cube. It's basically a speaker which costs a lot actually, but simulates lower quality audio, so to speak. So I can reference my tracks on the speaker, which emulates consumer environment, listening environment, mono and very mid focused. In fact, let's play through that, my song Focus. I just choose this here, Alt monitor, and make it mono. So that's really cool. And I have a hourglass here because I like hourglasses, and actually I like Prince of Persia, the games from the 2000, and that's also why I choose these colors here on the wall. So I also got a new keyboard with the Touch ID thing here, new mouse. I also have to mention that my dad helped me with this desk to reinforce it. We installed these things here. He installed it to reinforce the desk because it's an Ikea desk. It's good, but it was a little wobbly. And he also installed for me these things that allow me to slide this huge MIDI keyboard in and out of my desk. And that is so cool, right? All right, so let's dive in actually underneath the desk to see what's going on with the cables. Before that, by the way, I also installed this hook here to always have my headphones, these new headphones I got, Synthesizer HD660S2. They're really cool, but they're a little uncomfortable, I would say, on the head. But the sound is really good. But yeah, I installed this hook so I can always have them when I need them, instead of putting them, on the wardrobe or stuff like that, and taking them in and out. They're always here. And also, I got an extension for the cable in order to not have the cable stay on my lap and kind of be uncomfortable when I'm making music, because the headphones need to be connected here. So I thought, how about getting an extension, making it pass through, underneath the desk. And yes, with the Velcro stuff, these Velcro stuff are so cool. I made it pass underneath it and got it here. So everything is well organized. So let's go underneath the desk just to see a little bit how I handled all the cables, because as you can see, there's a jungle here of cables. And this Ikea desk, it actually has a socket underneath it, which is very handy for managing the cables, I guess. Wasn't meant for that, but that's how I use it. And I also put power transformers here from various stuff, so they don't clutter the floor. And this big one, I attached it here. And yeah, my cables pass here from the back of the desk here and in that hole on the power strip. And also I have those Velcro stuff again, as you can see. This one came off. That's why this cable is hanging like this. All right. I think that's pretty cool. Here's the pedal. Yeah, I just didn't want to have any cables hanging here because that was very annoying. And in this way I solved it. All right, so that's about it for the desk. Here we have my guitar. Really cool, electric. Here we have my controller for DJing. Let me show you. I will make some performance video with this because it's really cool. I like to DJ with this. It's really good. Also, as I said, I got a lot of new software. Loopback, as you can see, it allows me to basically I got it because I had Sound ID, which is this application which calibrates the sound in my room. But it was messing up with OBS for recording, so I got this, which allows me to have the audio recorded before it's calibrated. I also got a couple new synths, like this one, as you can see, the legendary JP 8000, which just sounds like trance. And last but not least, let me show you all the upgrades I did. This is my chair, by the way, very comfortable. I like chairs like this. So let me show you the upgrades I did in my bedroom. This is my bed, of course, my charging dock. So as you can see, I built these acoustic panels. They are made from rock wool. They are made of rock wool, which is the best material for sound absorption. They are placed in a way, these ones are the most crucial ones. They're placed here according to mathematics measurements and mathematics formulas, I guess. And then the other one's placed like this and like this. That one there because there's a door, of course. Then, as I said, I got a new computer, and so I thought about upgrading everything else, and I always had this problem that this wardrobe had two doors like this one with mirrors. And mirrors are the worst material to have, especially underneath you, you know, on your back, because they reflect sound very badly. And because I used to work with those doors open, I thought, what about removing them, you know? Because when the sound goes into the wardrobe, acts as a sound absorption thing, and it's really good. And I thought, okay, then let's place curtains, sound transparent curtains. So my videos, people in my videos, so you are not distracted, you know, by what's on my back. Even though my wardrobe is pretty organized, I even have labels, so I don't have anything to hide here. But you know, it makes for a better, more cleaned thing. So yeah, the panels and the curtain and the open wardrobe makes for a really good environment here. I also have these, which are panels with a different function. They are panels I place on my door, and they are even thicker. They are 8 centimeters. They are, again, rock wool. And their function is to block the sound coming out when I'm singing. Because I like to sing. I'm not the best though, and also like I don't sing really good, and also I don't want to bother my neighbors. So I thought about building these panels, and I just put them on the door, and in order to have them stick to the door without falling, I glued these wood pieces here, and they have magnets. So I drilled holes and installed these magnets, which attached to here, basically, as you can see, these things, and so the panels stay there comfortably, and they block a lot the sound. They're great. So that's about it. I am really happy about my new setup. And that's about it. Maybe you will recognize this cartoon, this anime. Anyways, and now let's go do some music with this setup. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, leave a comment. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And see you next time.